38 weeks. Here is one side. Here is my front side. Here is my left side. Shirt up. No stretch marks yet, I don't think. At least not that I can see. And my husband, I don't really trust him. I don't think he'd tell me the truth. And there's that. Hi guys, it's me. It is really nice to see you all again. I am officially, well, okay, this is going to be a day early for a few reasons. One, because my uncle is coming into town, my aunt and uncle, tomorrow to paint the baby in Wyatt's room. So I'm going to be crazy busy tomorrow. And secondly, because well, that's actually the only reason. But this is going to be my 1 week postpartum update, and also 1 week update on baby Kaya. I think from after this one, I'll start doing them separately. I'll start doing Kaya's updates, like a short snippet every Friday, and then also my postpartum one, and then we'll move to months, but I'm not sure yet. But I have a lot of videos planned. I have my labor and delivery story, which I will get up as soon as possible. My husband's helping me edit the video down, and then I'll, do a video on that. And also my blog will be up this weekend, hopefully. Also, I have a question and answer video, because a lot of you have sent me questions. So if you have any questions before I get that up, please feel free to email me. And then also, I think I was gonna do a video on what I couldn't live without. Like, I think I'll start doing like a newborn must-haves and stuff like that for like the first month, second month, that type of thing. So I've been keeping lists of everything. But yeah, so it's been, tomorrow will be a week. It's super crazy how fast it goes by. As you can see, Kaya, which a lot of people are asking where the name Kaya came from. You say hi? Say hi. Kaya is actually Korean. My husband found the name in a baby book when we were looking through. I had some requirements of the name. I wanted it to be short because her middle name is so long. I wanted it to start with a K because my name starts with a K, and then I also wanted it to have some type of meaning. My other two kids, their names don't really have much of a meaning to me. It was just more of I liked the names. So when my husband suggested Kaya, I thought it was perfect because I'm Korean, as you know, and it means truth, treasure, and brightness. And then also her middle name is Molly Christine hyphenated, because all of my kids have hyphenated middle names, and I have a Korean hyphenated middle name, so it's kind of a tradition. So her Molly is my sister's name, and Christine is my husband's sister's name, and we each only have one sister, so it worked out really well. So yeah, that's where the name came from. I was kind of scared going into labor because I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to tell people the name and people are gonna hate it. But I've only gotten positive responses. So yeah, so that's her name, Kaya. I'm not gonna go too much into like my labor and stuff because like I said, I am gonna do a labor and delivery story. But this is just gonna be what has been going on for the past week, which I have a little bit of a vlog that I have been doing, like little clips and pieces of, that I will stitch together and also post hopefully either today or tomorrow, of my first week home. It's nothing special, it's really rough. It's just kind of like a look how miserable I was for the first week. For me, the first week has been crazy. I've been bleeding a lot. It picked up a lot towards the middle of the week, but now it's kind of lessening down. I'm able to use just regular pads, which kind of stinks because it's like, I'm breastfeeding. I was hoping to not have to have pads, and but I knew this was going to happen. I've already had 2 kids, but yeah, so I'm still bleeding a little bit. I bleed more when I move, so if I'm like up on my feet a lot, my bleeding will pick up. For the first few days, I was having crazy contractions, like crazy. I did have an all-natural birth. I didn't have any drugs, nothing. The only drugs that were in my system were Pitocin to induce the contractions, but I didn't have any epidurals, no Nubain, nothing like that. So I felt everything, and afterwards, the contractions just from nursing her were really intense. With consecutive children and births and stuff like that, and pregnancies, everything is more painful. So I wasn't expecting how painful the contractions were actually going to, like the after contractions would actually be. So those lessened up probably, I'd say like 2 or 3 days ago, as my milk supply came in. So that's been kind of great. I've had some lower pelvic pain, which is slowly going away. I've actually done way more this week than I probably should have. my husband took a vacation week, and it's just been great having him home, and it's hard not to want to go out and do stuff while he is home with the family. So we did a trip to the zoo yesterday, which a lot of people yelled at me for. I've done a lot of cleaning, and we've gone out and stuff. So I'm trying to limit myself now because my body definitely is telling me to slow down. But as you guys know, like, that doesn't really mean much to me when my body tells me to do something. My nipples have been crazy, like, in pain. Like, breastfeeding's no joke. If you can breastfeed, you're like amazing, because it's no joke. With my son, it wasn't as bad. I don't remember it being this bad, and I think it was because his suck was not as powerful as hers. She came out, I was scared because she was almost 2 weeks early. She came out like a champ, sucking and stuff like that, but it was just really a hard suck. So my nipples are definitely cracked. They were bleeding like the third day, which I just kind of pulled through the pain and kept doing it because I knew that was the best that I had to do. My colostrum took 3 days to come in, which surprised me because they came in on this, no, it took 4 days to come in. And that surprised me because it only took 2 days after my son was born to come in and 2 days after my daughter. So it really concerned me when it wasn't coming in. And she was getting super frustrated. So when you're trying to suck out of a dry pump, so to speak, you get frustrated, you suck harder, your latch starts getting bad. So I was really relieved when my milk finally did come in, because now we're kind of working towards, having a better relationship when it comes to nursing. Let's see. I'm tired all the time. I think today, especially, the no sleep has definitely caught up with me. It's so hard at night to actually go to sleep. Not because she's not sleeping, because she's doing really, really well, but because I just want to look at her all day long and all night long. Like, she's my last baby, and it's just like amazing, and she's my only daughter with my husband biologically, and I just see so much of him in her, and it's so special that I just love just staring at her. She's just growing so fast, and I really know that I need to enjoy this time, so it's hard to sleep when I could just be like holding her and talking to her and looking at her. My hunger, because I'm breastfeeding, oh my gosh, when I'm hungry, it's like an intense hunger pain. It's not just like, oh, I'm getting hungry, I should probably eat. It's a, holy cow, I need to eat something right now. It wasn't this bad with pregnancy. It's like a whole different type of hunger pain. So I am trying to eat. Engorgement, I already kind of went over that. My engorgement was pretty intense too. Like I said, my milk came in on my 4th day, and it's just like rock hard. I mean, I don't even know how to explain. It's like if you were to get a breast implant, like if you've ever seen people who get breast implants like the day after, that's what your boobs look like. Like mine are just huge, and they just hurt. And it was hard because my nipples, because my breast was so hard around it, she couldn't get a good latch on, so she would get frustrated, so I'd have to pump. And then even though I've got an amazing pump, it still, my body wasn't releasing the oxytocin that it needed to let down. So it was just really difficult. So I was hand expressing, and we had a lot of hard just cry out fests for her and almost me, until she could finally get on and then clear out some of the breast milk. So engorgement was intense. I have lower back pain still. My sciatic, unfortunately, is not completely gone away, especially when I'm sitting or walking too much. So I have been taking a regimen of Motrin every 12 hours, which has actually really, really helped with my nipple pain. So I would suggest that if you are having nipple pain, Motrin or I think it's ibuprofen or Motrin. I think those are the same thing. But the Motrin that they prescribed me really, really, really helped. Oh, sweetie, you hungry? It really, really helps. And so that's been helping with my nipple pain. And I have been taking one Vicodin every 6 hours for my back, which it's not supposed to affect the baby. So, yeah. I was going to share some of the things that that's been helping me with my breastfeeding. Like I said, I've been having major engorgement issues. We went to Target, and I was searching around for something to help relieve that pain. And so I found these TheraPearl 3-in-1 breast therapies pads from Lancino. I love these things. They're so amazing. They're $13.99. I found them in the baby aisle at Target, like I said. Let me open them and I'll show you. They're reusable. I have a hard time buying stuff, especially because we don't have a lot of money since this is our 3rd baby and she's taken up a lot of it. I have a hard time buying stuff because that I'm not going to use a lot of. But these are reusable. They look like that. And what you can do is you put them in this little like sleeve that has a clip around it. You can microwave them for like 15-30 seconds, and then they get really warm, and you put them in these things, and you put them on your breast inside your bra, or you can wrap them around your breast pump, and it's supposed to help soften your breasts for letdown and soothe them. They are amazing. I absolutely love them. You can also stick them in the freezer for 2 hours. This is what it looks like in its thing. You can stick them in the freezer for 2 hours, and it's supposed to help with the swelling of engorgement. So I got mastitis numerous times with my son, and I always kept nursing through them. And so these, I'm really excited because I'll be able to use these if I do get mastitis again. And also, like, I can use them as heating pads or something later. But these are $13.99 again at Target, so I love those. And then my Lancino has been saving my life. Like, I love this stuff. Like, it's just great. I've been using it on my cracked nipples, obviously. And then I will share something that I don't like. A lot of you were asking after I posted a picture of my buys at Target. These Medela, I don't know, Tender Care Hydrogel things. I was really disappointed because I got these at Babies R Us, and these were just as much as these pads were. They're like $14.99, I think. And I was really disappointed because I was really looking forward to them working. I guess they're supposed to like instantly soothe your nipples. And I used them, and if anything, they made my nipples burn, and it didn't feel good, obviously. And I didn't like them. So they come in packs of 4, and I guess they're reusable, but only within a 24-hour time period. And she nurses so much right now that it's like the second that I get them on, she wants to nurse again. And so I have to take them off, wash my nipples, because you're supposed to wash them before you breastfeed again, and then put these down. And so I don't know, I just don't like them. I think they cause more trouble than they do good, and I didn't think that I didn't think they were beneficial to me whatsoever. So I have 2 of them left over that are still sealed. I don't know if anybody wants them, but I really don't. I wouldn't suggest buying these. Like, I don't know, maybe they work for other people, but for me they just definitely did not work. But these definitely did, and I just love them. So yeah, I like these. Another thing I wanted to share with you guys, she hasn't done a lot of spitting up yet. Actually, she hasn't done any, which I shouldn't have said that out loud because now I've probably jinxed myself. But she was really great. My son and my daughter had really terrible acid reflux to the point where they were both on Prevacid for the first year of their lives. It was very intense. It was a very hard thing for us to deal with. So I am kind of expecting maybe that happening with her again. But again, every baby's different. It might not. But I had a really wonderful woman who is also part of the TTC community contact me, and all this information is on my Facebook fan page. She makes burp cloths, which they look like this. She makes them in neutral colors and also in boy colors as well. She sells them in packs of 3 and 5. I think 3 is like $15, 5 is $22. Yeah, okay. She makes these herself, and I love these. She sent me 3 of them, which thank you so much. And I love these. She is using all of her profits from selling these burp cloths to help with her, I believe, IVF and all her infertility treatments. They're trying to have a baby. And so it goes, all the proceeds go to a great cause to help her start her family. And we really like these. They're a nice size. They're very, very soft. They're cute, and they fit really nicely over my shoulder. So I've been using these actually at nighttime too. When she's next to me and laying down nursing, I'll lay this down underneath her head, so that way if she falls asleep or unlatches and I start spewing everywhere, it doesn't get on my sheets. There's a little bit of cotton, I believe, padding or something in the middle too for absorption, and I just really like them. So we've been using these actually a lot, and I have one in my diaper bag, and I think I sent some to a friend of mine, Ning. So yeah, I really, really like these. Again, I think, oh man, I want to say Baby Dream, Burp Cloth Baby Dreams or something like that is her Etsy shop. Again, all of the information is on my Facebook fan page. I'll leave a link underneath here as well. She didn't pay me to do this or say anything. She did send me these though for free, which I appreciate. But again, I'll leave the links at the bottom of this video, and then also there's pictures and stuff on my Facebook fan page. So check her out. Again, she's a great lady, and I really hope you get your baby soon. Oh, Cranky. In terms of updates for Kaya, oh, sweetie. She's in rare form right now. She usually never has her eyes open, which is just awesome, so that you guys get to see this. In terms of updates for her, she has been doing amazing. She's like, I have to get my notes out because I don't remember exactly everything. I'm tired. She is just, I don't know, she sleeps a lot. She slept, like when my son was born, he immediately came out screaming and kicking and didn't stop for like the first 2 days, and we were really seriously scared that like our baby was broken. We were like, oh my gosh, he cries all the time, he doesn't sleep. She came out, maybe cried 5 minutes the first day, like literally the whole day. The next day, maybe 5 more, and she just sleeps. It's been weird. She doesn't sleep at night though, unfortunately. She does, but only in like hour to 2 hour increments, which is perfectly fine. She's just doing really well though. She's more of a night person though. She's definitely more alert during the nighttime. All of the pictures that you see on my Facebook with her eyes open, usually during the night. She's really great because she only cries when there's something really wrong. She's been having, I really think she has really painful gas. So we always know that there's a big poop coming because she all of a sudden starts screaming bloody murder, and then like a few minutes later she'll fart and like explode, and then she'll be perfectly fine. She'll whimper when she's hungry, but really she rarely cries if there's nothing wrong, and it's just been so great. I really think it's true what they say about third babies being the easiest, because she's just really great so far. Like I said, she sleeps in like 1 to 2 hour increments. We actually, for the first few days, I slept with her in my bed. I did that with my son and my daughter. They're perfectly fine, so if you want to hate on somebody, go somewhere else. I don't care. But I do have an arm's reach co-sleeper, which I have started to use with her. It's right next to my bed. The only reason why I've started using that is because I don't want her to become dependent on me like my son was. I didn't get to sleep with my husband for like almost the first full year of his life because he was downstairs, and I missed my husband. So she's still right next to me. I can get to her easily, and so we've started using that, and she's doing really well in it. So I'm glad that she can sleep on her own. She's nursing, like I said, really well. She was, for the first few days, pooping meconium nonstop. Like, nonstop pooping meconium. Round the clock. Just, it was like clockwork. She would just poop, 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 poop. So that's been interesting. But that has stopped. It has, since my milk's come in, it's turned into a seedy orangey mustard color, which is perfect. Stump fell off yesterday, if you guys saw that again on my Facebook. I post a lot of pictures. I'm sorry how crazy I've gotten with pictures, but it's probably not going to stop because this is my last baby. But her stump fell off yesterday, which my husband made the comment, because I felt like, you know, her stump came off. She's not a newborn anymore. She's not new, you know, and he was like, well, that means the tag's come off. You can't return her, you know, which is, I don't know. It was funny, but you know, it's just sad because I know I can see how fast she's growing because she looks completely different than she did the first day she was born, and I don't know. Anyway, so her stump is off. She scratches a lot. I tried trimming her nails, and I got too close to the tip of one of her nails, and so I refused to try to cut them again. So I've been putting her in mittens. Let's see. Her poop, I should probably say this in case some of you are wondering. Her poop did start turning orange at 4 days. So it was like the same day that my milk started coming in, it started turning from that black to the orange color. I think that's it. She is a little bit jaundiced. We took her to her doctor. It was actually, we got home Saturday night, and then Monday, oh, my phone's ringing. Monday, we ended up going to the doctor because she did have some blood sugar issues, which I will share with you. I'll share with you during my labor and delivery story, but oh, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry about that. She's hungry and the phone was ringing. But, yeah, she is, we took her to the doctor's office to check up on her blood sugar levels. They actually had like an impromptu appointment, and it was great because my husband wanted to be there, and I really wasn't looking forward to taking a toddler by myself out already. So we went to the doctor's appointment, and you know, like I expected, she did turn a little bit orange after we got home, and my daughter had severe jaundice. She was born at 38 weeks and had severe jaundice, so it was something that I was kind of scared of happening with her because she was born at 38 weeks and 3 days. So because she wasn't getting a lot of, you know, my milk was taking so long to come in, it wasn't clearing out the bilirubin. So the doctor did suggest, you know, nursing every hour and then trying to put her in the sun to get some, you know, vitamin D. So that's what we've been doing, and she's actually doing a lot better. She's way more alert. She's nursing a lot better, and I think the sun and the forcing her to nurse has really helped. So I'm really happy because I just did not want to have to go to the hospital again like I did with my daughter. Ava was in the NICU for like a full week, and it was really traumatizing, and it was hard. But the difference between Ava and Kaya is that Kaya, even though she was born at 38 weeks and 3 days, she was an 8-pound, 6-ounce baby. And I know that might not sound big to some of you ladies who have had like 9 or 10 pound babies, but okay, I'm 5'3", I'm 107 pounds, you know, non-pregnant. That's a big baby for me. Like, that's a huge baby. Nobody was expecting me to have such a big baby. And I was almost 2 weeks early. So if she would have stayed cooking for 41 weeks or even 42 weeks, she would have probably been a 9-pound, 9.5-pound baby, because they gain an ounce every day that they're in the womb. So we were very thankful that she came out when she did. But yeah, so everything just worked out well. She's doing really, really great. I don't know if you noticed before when she was on my shoulder that her butt looks huge. Because her stump fell off and because she's no longer pooping meconium, I have started cloth diapers with her, which is great because her butt, like, it wasn't rashy, but like where the diaper would be, we were using Pampers Swaddlers because I've never had issues with Pampers. I used them with all 2 of my kids. Well, not Wyatt because he was cloth diapered as well, but you know, when we did use diapers with him, we used those as well. But her, for some reason, like just where her diaper was, it was just bright red. It wasn't rashy, it didn't seem irritated, it was just bright red. So I didn't like that. So I was really looking forward to her stump falling off and for her to stop pooping meconium so I could start using my cloth diapers with her. So I did notice that yesterday when she was in one, right after her stump fell off, I literally smacked one on her. She was just happier, like she seemed a lot more comfortable. So yeah, and there's nothing cuter than a cloth diaper butt. Like, it's just adorable. Not that I have anything against, you know, disposables. We're still going to use those as well, you know, whenever we want. But I think she's definitely happier in the cloth. So, but yeah, I'd show her to you again, but she is obviously hungry and nursing, and this is a very rare occasion where she, like, is awake and then, yeah. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys all later. Sorry this is kind of like a weird video. I don't know. I'm so scattered. I'm really tired, honestly. It's like all of the days have like added up and I'm finally feeling it, and it stinks because my husband goes back to work tomorrow, but luckily my mom doesn't work on Fridays, and again my aunt and uncle are coming in to paint the room, so you know I'll have some help. But yeah, this first week has flown by, and I will try to get some videos up. Again, like I said, my labor and delivery story will be up later. I'll try to work on that video of like all the little clips that I put together for the week, and I'll post that as either today or tomorrow. And yeah, my blog is technically up right now, but it's still under construction. We're still working on some stuff, so it doesn't look like it's supposed to. But there are, you know, it is up, and I will try to also post some pictures and do my labor and delivery story there this weekend. At the latest, it'll be up by Monday, hopefully. But, you know, with a new baby and multiple children at home and stuff like that, like, I hope you can understand that everything's a little backed up right now. Oh, you know what? That's actually something I was going to also mention. So my birthday was on the 22nd, as you guys know, and I am now 26 and I'm suffering from incontinence. It's not incontinence, I shouldn't say that, but because she was hanging down so low for so long, because she was such a big baby, like, she kind of messed up my bladder and the muscles down there. So something that I wasn't expecting this time around was having issues with peeing, and I am a little upset about that, but hopefully some Kegels and some exercises that my sister-in-law will suggest and my OB can suggest will help me kind of tighten those muscles, and I can improve on my peeing issues. But I'm just really hoping to not have to wear diapers for the rest of my 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. But yeah, it's whatever. I have a really pretty baby, and that's kind of what I'm concentrating on. I was considering showing you guys how much I weighed and doing the whole scale weigh-in thing like everybody else does, but honestly, I did weigh myself yesterday, so I do know how much I weigh, and I was a little disappointed. I basically literally only lost how much weight she was when she was born. But, you know, I think weight is all relevant, or, you know, like, it's just, I don't know. I'm not going to concentrate on the numbers, and I really don't think any woman should after they have a baby, so I'm not going to encourage that kind of thing. So I'm not going to tell you guys how much I weigh right now. I'm not going to show you or anything like that. All I'll tell you is that, yeah, I'm a little bit chunkier, but I have a beautiful baby. I have a reason to, and I'm not in any hurry to try to, you know, be back where I was, because, I don't know, there's more important things in life. And I think everyone's like really beautiful. Like we were at the park or at the zoo yesterday, and there are all types of families and moms and stuff like that there. And it was really fun watching them because it was just like, I don't know. It's nice seeing that diversity and stuff. So, anyways, I will show you my postpartum belly though because I don't know why not. But yeah, so I'll talk to you guys all later on my later videos. I will finish feeding her and then I'll show you all clip to my belly, and that will be that for this week. Again, if you want any type of videos or if you have any types of questions for me, please email me directly. You can go to babybellykelli.com. Again, that's my blog. It's under construction still, so that's not what it's going to look like forever. So be patient. And babybellykelli@gmail.com is my email address. Or you can PM me here or on my Facebook fan page, or yeah. I really do appreciate all the kind comments. It's really overwhelming to get as many just positive things sent to me, emails, text messages, comments, likes. Like, it's just really made all this really special. I've never felt such support in a pregnancy as I have this time around, and it's just been really special and nice, so thank you. As for the online baby shower, I'm looking forward to it so much. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to live stream, even though we do have a setup for it. Our upload speeds are really bad here, so we don't know what it's going to be like. But I will definitely record all of the gift opening. Again, it's just overwhelming. Thank you so much, everybody, for who sends things, you know, or whoever does, or you know, whatever. It's just really nice. So I'm babbling now. This video is super long. I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye. Okay, so here's my belly. Sorry, I have a baby with me, but here's what it looks like. And my tattoo kind of went back to normal. I'm a little bit loose everywhere, but yeah. And my hair, I'm gonna have to wax that or do something. But I do have a pooch, and my belly button was out when she was born, so that's kind of loose too, but it's not bad. I'm actually a lot smaller than I was this time around than I was with my son after he was born, so yeah. Even though I had a bigger baby, I actually weighed less and looked skinnier after Wyatt, so I don't know what that is, but yeah, there it is. We'll work on it. And say bye. Say bye, everybody.